OG subscribers, Heart Train passengers, our loyal members, and of course all of our new viewers who are joining us for the first time today. Happy Sunday! Guys, I hope that you're all enjoying a wonderful weekend so far. We have another great live planned to get you ready and motivated, inspired for this week ahead. Happy Super Bowl Sunday also to all of you that are going to be watching and enjoying the big game later today. Go Chiefs! I'm so happy to be here with all of you. Again, for those of you that are new, my name is Christoph. I am living with a very rare genetic muscle disease called myofibrillar myopathy. It's a rare condition that slowly weakens the muscles over time, and so as a result, it has really debilitated my body to the point of making me a fully disabled quadriplegic on life support. Here on my platform, we are hoping to raise awareness and move myofibrillar myopathy forward in an effort to find a treatment, hopefully a cure down the line, and help so many people out there that are living with this rare, merciless disease. So I thank you all for your continued support, your engagement, especially that of our members. You guys are the true heartbeat and soul of the Heart Train, and you keep us moving forward full steam ahead. So we thank you. Good morning! I see that we have Elaine already with us in the chat. We have Alex and Nye. Of course, Zoe is here with us this morning. Good morning, Zoe. Well, for you, it's probably very late or early Monday morning. CCAP is back with us again. Good to see you guys. Good morning, good morning. Of course, before we kick things off today, I want to take a minute to give a big shout out to producer Jennifer Cascardo, producer of One Man Three Hearts Platforms, co-content creator, marketing strategist, and the genius behind all One Man Three Hearts platforms. Guys, let's give it up for our live stream moderator that holds it down in all of our chats, producer Jennifer Cascardo. Alex, that's okay. No problem. I'm glad that you stopped in and said hello. Guys, please help us today as we are going to be rallying for the duration of the live and thereafter. Okay, we're trying to get at least 5 supers today, 5 rubies, 5 sub-ups, and then 5 people that will watch our videos all the way through, 5 watch time. And also, guys, don't forget to check out our many support links. All of our support links are located in the bio description of our homepage. Today's live is sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com, the number 5, heartsmerch.com, our Quadfather series. But we have plenty of awesome designs and styles on our website for you to choose from to help us in our mission to move myofibrillar myopathy. You know, by purchasing one of our merchandise items, when you go out into the world, you're already, raising awareness by having people see your merch, possibly ask you questions, like what has happened with She's a Slop Mess. She has said that she's gotten so many questions on her beanie, and it then starts a conversation where you can explain to people what is taking place. Oh my, you guys are already kicking off our awesome live this morning, lighting up our screens with your generosity. Thank you guys. It's already 2 up there. We love to see it. Guys, let's give W's in the chat. You know what it is. Zoe, thank you so much. Nylan, Alex, thank you guys so much. You guys are all so very generous. And this is how we come together as a collective. Just as producer Jennifer always says to us, together we are stronger, but together we are victorious. Thank you guys so much for, kicking off the momentum of this live from the start. Girls Get Hiccups Too is here with us this morning. CCAF is here with us. It's good to see you guys. Okay, so this morning we are going to be discussing seasonal depression. Sad AF. But before we get into the topic and theme of this morning's live, I just want to take care of a few housekeeping things, okay? So, some of you who were with us last night for our game night, you might have been here for the announcement that my book price is officially lowered as part of our gift back to celebrate Heart Month and all of the appreciation that we have for you guys. So my book price now, okay, is now available on paperback and audiobook for $9.99. My book, One Man, Three Hearts, Nine Lives, that direct quick link can be found in the bio. It's available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Kindle. And then the ebook is now available for $2.99. So guys, take advantage of that special price if you have not read or listened to my book already, and head over to the quick link in our bio and take advantage. Guys, also next week we have our special members only free access code to be able to watch our short documentary, It Started with the Heart, for free all weekend long, starting at midnight on the 14th all the way to the 16th. And then, once you guys have had a chance to watch the 23-minute powerful, inspirational, award-winning short documentary, I will be having a special public live Q&A where our members will have the opportunity to ask me whatever they like. So guys, this is the time to join my members. You wanna join my members? And a little bit of advice, just a tip, okay? If you are going to be joining, you want to take a look at the boxcar because that is the best value option. If you're going to join, you'll be getting 2 memberships for 1 in the boxcar. And it will allow you to have your digital swagger, priority response to comments. You'll get your awesome star badge next to your name. And not only will you have access to the short documentary for free as a member, but you will also be able to enjoy all of the perks for the rest of the month. Things like exclusive content, members only lives. Our members only lives are on Thursday for our boxcar tier and higher. Alex, let's go! Oh man, the momentum is strong this morning. I would love to see it. Let's go, baby. CCAF, yes. CCAF and Elaine, we received both of your emails last night. We thank you for reaching out. No, CCAF, I got it. You don't have to worry, don't worry. I'll be in touch and we will follow up and discuss a little bit. You are very talented, by the way, my friend. Emmanuel? Sorry, guys, I just gotta blow my nose real quick. Ventilator congestion is a real thing. Can I just blow my nose again, please? 2 out of 5 goal. Markers to go. Let's go, baby. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy weekend. We made it. It's the start of a new week. And also today in Jersey is Happy Super Bowl Sunday. So I hope that everybody is enjoying the festivities, whatever you're doing to celebrate. If you're getting together with family, friends, enjoying some good food. But for the purposes of today's live, we are going to be discussing seasonal depression. which I actually have recently discovered is something that I have. Yes, yes. So, let's talk about first what seasonal depression is. Okay, seasonal affective disorder is a type of depression, and it usually occurs the same time every year for the same period, roughly. Okay, now it can occur during any season, although it's more common to happen during the fall and winter months. Now, this is something I learned while I was reading an article that producer Jennifer sent me that I did not know that seasonal depression can take place all year. There are people that have spring depression, summer depression, and even though it's not as common, it's still possible. Sika, can we get 5 more members? Can we get 5 more members? Oh, perfect timing. Shout out to producer Jennifer Cascardo, 1111, as we set our intentions going forward to move myofibrillar myopathy. Setting our intentions for a great, prosperous, amazing week ahead that we can all have abundance and blessings. All you gotta do is open up your hearts, mind, and souls. Okay? You just have to be willing to accept all of the blessings that life has waiting for you. Thank you, Elaine. Thank you. A lot of that information producer Jennifer has researched and provided to me, but it always helps to have additional resources where we can. So we thank you for trying to assist. Michigan, the Quad Father, the Quad Father, my friend. So, what happens is, with seasonal affective disorder, okay, due to the shorter days, less sunlight, that can set off a chemical reaction in the brain that then triggers depression. Seasonal affective disorder is often treated with light therapy, psychotherapy, and sometimes antidepressants, depending on how severe the case is. We're very aware that all of us, right, we go through life on our own personal journeys. We all have our own individual experiences. Now, for me, I know people with I know people with seasonal depression and seasonal affective disorder, and for whatever reason, it was never something that I associated with myself. I would look at other people and how it presented in them, and because I did not have those exact symptoms per se, I automatically dismissed it as a possibility for myself. And yet, however, in the last several years, there has been quite a distinct pattern in my behavior and my emotions, especially around this time of year. And producer Jennifer, she really kind of helped me to identify this just by looking at our analytics and noticing, that there is a significant drop in my content and, me just not being able to show up during that specific time period. Even with my sister, I was having a discussion just talking about my feelings, my emotions, and what I've been going through recently. And I said, I think I might have seasonal depression. And she was a little bit shocked because she has almost noticed this for the last several years. And she said, wait a minute, Chris, you're just figuring this out now? And I said, yeah, I could tell that I would get like a little bit down, but I never considered it depression or seasonal depression, seasonal affective disorder. But you know it's very evident that starting the end of October up until about early March, I really struggle and I really have a difficult time pulling myself out of that negative headspace. Let's touch a little bit on what the symptoms of seasonal depression or seasonal affective disorder can include. Okay? A feeling of general malaise and laziness, lack of motivation, lack of enjoyment in activities that once made you very happy. You've lost to do the will. You've lost the will to do the things that once brought you so much happiness. You also may find yourself sleeping a lot. You're oversleeping. And also, diet may fall off, and you find that you don't have a great appetite, or you're eating foods that aren't necessarily the best for you. And so all of those are different signs that you could be dealing with seasonal depression. Now, because it encompasses this idea that, we're not getting enough sunlight and the days are getting shorter, the different ways, some of the ways I should say, that you are able to combat seasonal depression is by getting outside, okay? Getting some vitamin D, just getting some fresh air. Like I said before, light therapy. There are different options that you can purchase online to get like a UV lamp or a vitamin D lamp. They have specific seasonal depression lamps, as I was looking up last night. And also seeking professional help from a medical doctor and talking to them about your feelings and what you're going through. Now, seasonal depression is diagnosed through a medical exam and health history. So, your primary physician, they would have to go through the steps with you. Do not diagnose yourself, guys. We are not doctors here. I mean, I don't know if you are, but I myself, I'm not a doctor, so I cannot give you any professional medical advice. But if it is something that you are struggling with, like myself, I would strongly advise that you see somebody and talk to them about it. Again, there are some situations where people suffer from seasonal depression so severely that they need the assistance of antidepressants, but that is something that you'd have to discuss with your medical provider. I notice that when I go down, it really doesn't affect just me, but it affects everybody around me because, like a true crab, I really shut down, and I almost I almost go into a space where I feel like nothing is worth anything, and I start to have irrational thoughts about my life, my future. My mind starts to run away with me, and it's a very hopeless space to be in. And, my loved ones, even producer Jennifer, since we've been working together, has worked really hard to help me to navigate that emotional space, has given me time to process, to work through my emotions, but also to encourage me little by little to fight through it. And that's the thing about seasonal depression, is that it is going to start probably around the same time, usually every year. For me, it happens, like I said, around October, and then you will find that for a certain period of time, you're going to feel numb, you're going to feel sad, you're going to feel down, you're going to feel unmotivated, and it's not something that you can snap your fingers and make everything all better. It really does take time. It's a day by day thing. And day by day, as the days start to get a little bit longer, the sun starts to come out, it gets a little bit warmer, you'll find yourself inching back towards your normal, happy self. Ruby Two Shoes, entering the chat. What a beautiful Godwing. Ruby, we're trying to get at least 5 Ruby gifts today for 5 supers. We're almost at our super goal. 5 members to join, 5 subs, and 5 watch time goals. Welcome, everybody. Cole says, I'm sorry you find yourself in a bad emotional space at times. That is incredibly hard, and I truly understand that. The best thing about knowing your seasonal pattern is you can start to put things into place to help support yourself. You can do this. Absolutely, Cole. And that is a very, very valid and poignant point because now that I've identified that this is something that I deal with, you are absolutely right. As I go into the next season, I can be a little preemptive and put things in place to help me to cope better. So thank you so much, Cole. Guys, this is why it's so important that you guys engage and comment because you have a lot of valuable information to share. And it can be beneficial to your fellow Heart Train passengers to hear your perspective and your thoughts on the specific topic that we are discussing in our live. Father Gothford, what's going on? Good morning. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Does anybody else in the chat suffer from SAD, from seasonal affective disorder, or seasonal depression? The other thing is that and again, everything that I'm saying right now, I'm speaking for me personally. Like I said, I'm not sure what your experiences may be. Feel free to jump in and leave a comment, let us know. But for me personally, I find that as I start to emerge out of my seasonal depression and I start to feel more like myself, I then also am able to reflect on that period and I kind of get really frustrated with myself because I see just how much time and work and everything that I've just let go of. I've really just allowed myself to fall off, truly fall off the track. And it's a very difficult space to be in because you really are grasping at straws when it comes to trying to find the energy to keep you going or to get you excited about things or to remind you of the positive. You're just so quick to lean on the negative. And our film Ladybug, watching all the way from France, has joined the chat. Bonjour, Anne. Welcome to the chat. Guys, our film Ladybug has been with us since day one, and we actually have an interview together explaining a little bit about my film journey with my short documentary, how I met producer Jennifer Cascardo. So guys, if you would like to, please go check out that video with our film Ladybug and I. It's a great video to check out. And also, leave a comment if you guys have any further questions or would like me to expand on any particular topic. Let me know. Go check it out. Ruby said it's challenging as I have ADHD, PTSD. My depression and anxiety has layers. Yes, absolutely. I feel that it has layers for many of us. So does my ADHD and PTSD. I can get easily overwhelmed. Ruby, that's understandable completely. UK Dub Girl, how are you? Oh, thank you, Cole. Thank you so much. Summer season, we might ask again. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, okay? Let's continue the rally for Heart Month. Hit that super button. Hit those rubies. Double tap your screens. You can also hit the top right corner, 3-dot drop down menu. And guys, don't forget to join my members. You want to join my members? Next week, the 14th to the 16th, all weekend long, we'll be having a members only free code access to watch my short documentary for free. So you guys definitely want to take advantage. You can join our memberships for just 99 cents. But we have all plenty of tiers for you to choose from. The best value for your money is our boxcar tier. You'll get 2 memberships for the price of 1. You'll have access to the Eternal Hearts car as well as the boxcar. And guys, not only will you have access to the short documentary for free, but you'll also be able to take advantage of all of the perks that come along with being a member. Bengal! Speaking of members, our loyal member Bengal is back with us in the chat. Yes, the playlist. We have our short documentary playlist where you can view the great documentary, the interview with Anne and I, our film Ladybug. Cole, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Cole says I have to go. God bless you. Your life matters. Keep taking life moment to moment. You can and will overcome this concern. Thank you. UK Dove Girl says, I watch all the replays. You made me so sad when you said I don't want to be a blinking head. No, you so much to offer, but I get the fear. Yes, thank you, UK Dove Girl. It's definitely a very real fear, and I've noticed that whatever fears that I may have and whatever concerns come up, everything in the moment I'm dealing with seasonal depression is extremely heightened. It seems as if everything is compounded and, that much more difficult to deal with. So I also have noticed that, and I've shared this with you guys before, that my body is also affected by the cold weather in terms of my condition. And even the slightest change in temperature affects my ability to, let's say, navigate my wheelchair or even use my hands at all. Sometimes it gets so cold that they lock up entirely. And so I know that in that time period, it also heightens my symptoms of my condition and makes things seem that much more worse than they actually are. So, everything during that time almost seems to be exacerbated. And so, as I am here and, sometimes just I'm thinking about my situation now. I'm thinking about life, what it once looked like for me. I go back in time and I think about things that I used to do and I miss that. And then I start to think about, the fact that my condition is continuing to progress. It doesn't seem to be showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. And so naturally I start to think about what the future will be like. Wow! Bengal! Coming into the chat, helping us with our goals, and giving us 5 new members. Do we have any rejoins in there? These all look pretty new. I think Angie might be a rejoin. Bengal, thank you so much. Guys, this is how we crush goals and we hashtag MoveMFM. Thank you all so much. Let's keep it going. Keep hitting those supers. Keep joining as members. All of our members are going to have a free access code to watch our short documentary next week. So guys, let's keep that going. W's in the chat for our amazing Bengal. UK Dove Girl says cold is a killer. My hands have bad arthritis. Nowhere near as bad mobility, but I do hear you. Yes, and this isn't a contest by any means. Like I said, we all have our different experiences, but it doesn't mean that we can't relate to one another and, like you said, understand each other's perspective. Zoe Bogan says, "What's up, buddy? I had a rough day at work yesterday." Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. I hope the rest of the week gets better for you, okay? That's what today's all about. We are empowering ourselves. We are realizing that, we are in charge. We are in control, okay? We have to handle our emotions and deal with them accordingly. God is good, indeed. Amen, amen. Bengal, what do you mean? Not for this, please. King Sabo, what's up? How are you? It's so great to see you back. Oh yes, producer Jennifer says movie night for It Started with the Heart could have 100 members in our virtual theater. Let's go! Currently we approach 70 riders. Let's go, Heart Train. That's what I love to see. The other thing that I wanted to touch on a little bit is the fact that sometimes we may be dealing with things or going through things and we're not even necessarily aware of the impact that it's having on us. Guys, I'm telling you, I genuinely did not think that I had seasonal depression, because for me, just the fact that I was able to still get through those winter months and, still get by, I don't know, I always classified depression as some, again, like I looked at those people in my life that I know are dealing with seasonal depression, and because I did not present exactly the same, I automatically dismissed it. And so sometimes it takes an outside perspective to help us to realize what we're going through. You know, as human beings, we put up horse blinders at times and are oblivious to the things that we are dealing with, or even the things that are affecting us heavily. God, King Sabo, we've missed you too. We've really missed you. So that's why I tell you guys that it's important to share your feelings, to talk to people, to have those conversations. Because trust me when I tell you that having somebody look at you from the outside or give you a perspective that you may not have necessarily considered can be really, really beneficial in terms of discovering yourself and understanding more about your personal life experience. A producer's job is never done. I know that. And I was very stubborn. The first few times that it was mentioned to me, I was like, no way, there's no way, I don't have that. I had a friend of mine who asked me that, I think it was 2 years ago. Um, just because everybody knows that I'm not typically, somebody who is down or upset or sad. I love to have fun. I love to be lighthearted and make jokes and enjoy social events and social activities. Guys, I didn't feel like going anywhere this fall. I had no desire to be around my loved ones, my friends. I couldn't get excited about anything. I was trying to force myself to get into holiday spirit. It wasn't working. I just found myself feeling so negative all the time and just also numb. There was a good amount of days that I just felt completely emotionless. I didn't want to eat, didn't want to talk to anybody, didn't want to feel anything. And the dangerous component comes into play when we start to have thoughts of unaliving ourselves, or thoughts that we don't belong here, or that the world would be better off without us. Guys, that is your depression lying to you. That is your depression trying to twist up your mind and your thoughts and convince you of something that is absolutely not true. You have to remember that you have value, you have worth, you are meant to be here, and that as hard and dark as it may seem, it's not going to last forever. Oh, producer Jennifer said, true, however, you showed up, Christoph. High five for digging in. Thank you. Thank you. And producer Jennifer, I owe so much of that to you. I really appreciate your patience, your willingness to understand me and, why I am the way that I am. I really appreciate you encouraging me, reminding me continually of my worth. No matter if I don't want to believe it at the time, all of that is very helpful. Support, guys, not just for seasonal depression, but in anything in life. Support is such a big component in terms of management and being able to get through. And unfortunately, that's something that a lot of us don't have. A lot of us don't have someone that we can go to vent or to lean on or to ask for advice. And so that's why it's so beautiful that we have this space here on the Heart Train that we can be that for one another. Bengal! You gave us 5 more members. You gave us 5 more members. Bengal gave us 5 more members. We got 5 more members. UK Dove Girl says talking to Heather friends saved me this week. So grateful to you both. We yacked for 7 hours plus. Zoe Boken was gifted a membership by Bengal. I think Zoe's in the chat. Zoe, welcome to the... This is, it doesn't specify. I believe it's a boxcar. Usually it says. Well, thank you regardless. Bengal, you're far too kind. Thank you for helping us to reach our goal. Zoe, are you still here with us? Zoe Bogan? 3 of 5 super goals met. 2 more members needed for victory. Shady Leg! What's going on, buddy? How are you? How are you? So I will say, guys, I have noticed that slowly I'm starting to come out of my seasonal depression. I can smell it. I can smell spring in the air. I can feel the warmth of my skin. And so just knowing that it's coming is giving me that little bit of momentum to continue to push through, to get through those dark, difficult moments because they still occur. What I've noticed is that I'm able to cope better. I cope differently outside of my seasonal depression. During those few months when I'm really going through it, everything seems so heavy. And if I'm dealing with something, let's say weakness in my arms, okay, if I'm dealing with it during that time period, it's going to be so much harder for me to find the energy to keep going, to keep fighting, to remind myself I got this. Like all of those things I'm not able to do for whatever reason when I'm in the thick of my seasonal depression. Whereas now, I'm able to give myself those little pep talks and tell myself, okay, Chris, you can do this. Come on, let's go. Fight a little bit harder. Push through. Let's go. You got this. Like I'm able to encourage myself, if that makes sense. And I don't know what it is. Again, as I was reading the article that producer Jennifer sent me, I was noticing that it really is a big part of the brain chemistry. And that's why it's not something that you can technically control. You can do things to help you to get through it, but it's not necessarily something that you can say, oh, I don't want to deal with this, I'm going to avoid my seasonal depression this year. It doesn't work like that. Gage, it's good to see you too, buddy. How are you, Gage? Happy Sunday. We're getting everybody ready for an amazing week, right? Remember, it all starts with you. It starts with us. It starts with our mindset. If we're able to control our thoughts, if they're not running away with us, then we tell ourselves, I'm going to have an amazing week. It's going to be a wonderful week. I'm going to be blessed with abundance and prosperity. UK Dub Girl says, it's getting lighter every day by 10 minutes. Yeah, producer Jennifer said that to me last week. She was pointing that out also. Yes, spring is coming just in time. Now, a few of you had mentioned earlier, but is there anybody else in the chat that suffers with seasonal affective disorder? Producer Jennifer is updating us. 74 members, one more to 75 on the road to 100 for movie night. Free code to watch It Started with the Heart, short documentary of my inspirational life. All weekend. Free code, 24-hour watch access. Join our members today, guys. All of our members, starting at midnight on the 14th, will receive a free access code to be able to watch our short documentary, It Started with the Heart, for free. Then on Sunday afternoon, I will be having a special Q&A where I will be answering all of our Star Beba questions. So you have to be a member for me to answer your question on Sunday. Junior Plays 2.0. What's up? Welcome back. How are you, buddy? Happy Sunday. Good to see you. So you better join my members. You better join my members. I now do, says producer Jennifer. Analytics contagious. So glad you're on your way back up, Christoph. Fight for stronger together for all seasons. Amen. 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 And we have to fight for ourselves. It's very important that we do that. And also, we had some good advice earlier. Prepare for the upcoming season. Now that I know that this is something that affects me and then I go down during that period, I have to start thinking, what can I do? What can I implement to get me through those months? Or at least keep the momentum of my work going strong, not falling off. CCOF just gifted 20 memberships. CCOF, you're trying to get us to that full theater, a full virtual theater. What? Oh my gosh. We got 20 more members. We got 20 more members. We got 20 more members. Big Erm is a big rejoin. Welcome back. Lit up our screen with digital swagger. King Sambo. That was a great time. Please let the chat know what you thought. Encourage people to get their membership, to want to see the short. Let them know, King. Guys, W's in the chat for C-Cop. W's in the chat for our C-Cop. We got 20 more members. Wow. Guys, you guys really, when we ask you to help us to rally, you always show up and show out. You always deliver. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We met our member goal. I believe we met our super goal, or we're almost there. We have 2 more. Do we have any new subs in the chat? Let us know if you're new to the Heart Train family, and if you just hit that subscribe button, let us know in the chat. We would love to give you a big Heart Train family warm welcome. We got our OGs back, that's for sure. Welcome home and welcome new members. Tell who we are, current members. We are amazing community. I want to tell you guys, it's really important to know yourself. Okay? You really have to do the work to understand your body, your mind, when you're going through things. Okay? So take the time to look inward, take the time to reflect on yourself, and also put aside your ego. I know that I have ego. We all have ego. I can be very stubborn. I can be very resistant at times to certain ideologies and thoughts. So, I just want you guys to know that there's a lot of benefit to understanding yourself, to knowing yourself, because then you can better navigate those emotions, those feelings going forward. Okay, you can approach situations better, you can handle things in a better way. And I'm grateful to, be able to, it's no different from, going through my life for 20 years without knowing what my diagnosis was. Like, I knew that something was clearly affecting my body and, making me very sick, and something that I had to deal with, but I wasn't able to pinpoint exactly what it was until I was 26. And once it was like then I was able to approach the situation entirely differently. Thank you, JR. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. What the Sigma. 93 members track jumping today. Heart Train Express on Sunday afternoon. Absolutely. And a message to all of you that have been gifted memberships. It was really, really thoughtful and special. So please consider maintaining and rejoining your membership. Okay? I really would love to have you aboard the Heart Train as a member for an extended period of time. So take advantage of your gift, okay? And definitely be on the lookout in your email for that rejoin. I was adding as fast as I could. 10. You know what was a big red flag in terms of seasonal depression for me, and I should have picked up on that really early, is once I lose the desire to take care of myself, to get regular haircuts, to dress nice, to put on nice clothes. Like, I was just wearing the same thing. I didn't even feel like showering. I just really let myself go. And that's just not like me. That's not part of who I am. That's not part of my personality. But it was a very real thing that I was dealing with as I was going through seasonal depression. You're big, you're brave, you're strong. Thank you, JR. You're so nice. Thank you so much. Labithia, how are you, Middle Spoon? How are you feeling? I love you, honey, and I love that you're here with us. King Samba, right? Producer Jennifer said maybe no shave November for you next year. I know, that scruffy look, it all plays into it. It's like a domino effect, right? We do one thing and then it causes another, so I don't shave and like I look like a grizzly bear and then I'm just like, alright, what's the point of getting dressed up then? Your thoughts tend to trickle. One thought causes a chain reaction to another. I know. You guys love the beard. What can I say? It's also very important not to stay stagnant. Try to do things to implement change. Once you've identified the source of whatever it is that's bothering you or troubling you, then what are you going to do about it? Going forward, how are you going to handle it better? What are you going to put in place to cope? Do not stay stagnant, okay? That is the worst thing that you can do. And listen, even if you need a little time to get started, that's okay. Okay, give yourself patience and grace, but try not to stay immobile. Try not to stay in a place where you're not moving forward. Move myofibular myopathy. Thank you. God bless you too. Stop and smile. What's up? How are you? Good to see you. Happy Sunday, my friend. Who's watching the Super Bowl today? I love that we think of one family. We really do ride 24/7 together. Amen. Amen. And it's truly inspirational. Alright, JR is watching the game. Stop and smile. Welcome. Happy Sunday. King Sambo, you know it. You know it. Together forever. Right, it's a good one, Jennifer. Stop and Smile is a good one. Nobody else watching the game? Well, I'm watching the game. I was invited to a Super Bowl party later, depending on how the weather is. I'm still not sure. if still in my, the social events I gotta like work myself up to attending. Um, but yeah, it'll be nice to enjoy a game, and I'm rooting for the Kansas City Chiefs. Listen, I think it would be really cool if they did a three-peat. Good for them. But I do know a lot of people are like enough already. They want to see somebody else win. Stop and Smile says I'm amazing. Thank you. I'm in the UK, so Super Bowl doesn't make much of a difference here. Yeah. Listen, that's fair. That's fair. Stop and Smile. It really is so important. I think one trick that I was reading last night about seasonal affective disorder, and I'm sure many of you might have heard of this, but if you're not feeling happy, sometimes if you just smile until you start to feel happy. You just smile And then little by little, you'll be like, oh my god, my mood. Like I've even done that before when I was in the hospital, where I just would just smile, just to try to lift up my spirits, and it would work. Sika, are you kidding? Sika, what? Dude. Sika, we are officially a full virtual theater thanks to you. No empty seats in the theater. W's in the chat for Seacoff. Wow. Wow. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. Well, guys, everybody that has been gifted a membership, please enjoy it. Please enjoy it. Don't take it for granted. You'll have access to the free members only code for our short documentary viewing for free next weekend. Seacop couldn't take the empty seats. Standing Hovey for 103 members watching It Started with the Heart together. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Seacop. Thank you. That is really, truly beautiful. To gift to all those people the ability to watch the short, it's so magnificent. Wow, indeed. Wow. Wow. I'm going to reserve more seats. We have an entire week. Let's go. 200 Riders Double Hearts Month. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, guys, we have all week for you to join members, for you guys to continue to share, okay, for you guys to engage with the content. Also, do not forget to take advantage of my lowered price on my book. The book, the audiobook, and the paperback are now just $9.99, and the ebook is $2.99. So please, guys, take advantage of that. Guys, Heart Train is moving full steam ahead. Move MFM. UK Dub Girl says, so pleased you reached 100 plus. Congratulations. Thanks to CCOP. Oh my gosh, right? Producer Jennifer, that's going to be a good one. Next week's Q&A will be a packed live. 5 more days to 200 members. Guys, I have to suction really quick, if you don't mind. For those of you that are sensitive to suctioning, it is a bit of an invasive technique, so now would be the time to swipe away for a bit. You can come back in a couple minutes, but I just need to clear out some secretions. Emmanuel? Can we just suction, please? Yes, yes, yes. Guys, we are all showing so much love today. Please keep the momentum going by also liking the live. And we are at 24 likes, that's what I see. Let's try to get to at least 25. We get one more in there. Also, guys, don't forget to sub up. Hit that sub button if you're new to our platform and channel. First time here, my name is Christoph. We would love to have you aboard the Heart Train in our mission to move myofibrillary myopathy forward. Thank you. Mimi girl, how are you? Good to see you. Liam is here. What's up, guys? It's always so great to see all of our returning OGs in the chat. Jack, what's going on? Yeah, I'm just chilling today too. Gonna watch the Super Bowl and enjoy a good game. Lily girl, that's okay. We understand that. We have a lot of snow that we got overnight last night. Snow and ice, actually. So, again, we're venturing back out into the cold. I notice also when my room gets cold at night that my hands also lock up more frequently and I have a lot more trouble. Junior Plays, thank you, I appreciate it. All of our support links are located in the bio description of our homepage. Producer Jennifer Cascardo, shout out 1202. Oh, really, Jack? I mean, honestly, we haven't had a ton of snow. It's been a pretty mild winter the last couple of years, but this week we're supposed to get a bunch. So I do want to ask you guys, where, depending on where you're located, like how many of you in the chat dealt with cold weather and the short days? I mean, I know the days are shorter for all of us, but depending on where you are, it could be shorter. Do we have anybody from Alaska in the chat? I was thinking yesterday, for those people that suffer with seasonal affective disorder, to be in Alaska where they have the 24 hours of night or 24 hours of daylight, that would kind of, I'd like, it's funny because growing up I had always heard about, you know, Alaska in that regard, and I always considered, like, that it wouldn't affect me now, knowing what I know about myself. I feel like that would kind of make me go crazy. Junior plays, so we'll be back again on Tuesday night. Why? Even with AI. That'll be Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Stop and Smile said the UK is mainly cold and rainy most of the time. Yeah, I've heard that about the UK, London, England, Ireland. So does that affect you? Stop and Smile? Like, does that make you get down and depressed and sad, not having a lot of sunlight? Jack says, as a kid, yes. Haven't lived in a snow state for years. Oh, wow. Stop and Smile says, I appreciate all types of weather. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. UK Dub Girl says, being born on the darkest, longest day of the year. Don't help me and Slot Mess. Nabithia says, I'm in Texas, so I have to go to New Mexico to see snow. That was, guys, I also just found out that Mexico gets cold. Like freezing cold. I never knew that. King Sambo says, I used to go with my family, not so much anymore. But yeah, it's fun for sure. Stop and Smile says it used to get me down, but now I appreciate every day, no matter the weather. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a great attitude to have. Guys, we are so close to our super goal. Can we get a couple more supers in before we wrap up our weekly Empowerment Live? Also, guys, do not forget, that YouTube has implemented the Ruby Gift Program. It's a really cool way to support the channel. You can purchase Ruby Gifts. It's a little gift box next to the money symbol, okay, here in the chat. And then you can send Ruby Gifts. Drea, shout out to Drea. She's been a big Ruby gifter here on our channel. But that's a great way to support as well. Don't forget to sub up and take advantage of all of our support links that are located in the bio as well. Jack says in Arizona we stay inside and in the winter we run all over the place. I've never been to Arizona, always wanted to check it out. Texas, ooh, I'm green-eyed lit. Looks huge state. We need 2 more supers. Just 2 more supers. We need 2 more supers. Can we get 2 more supers? Can we get 2 more supers? Yeah, it is a fun screen. Dre has given some pretty great rubies. I'm interested to see what other like gift styles they have though. I can never fathom the size of USA compared to the UK. Eric Wallace, what's up, member? How are you? Happy Sunday, my friend. Welcome to the chat. Seacop, I can't get over your gifted memberships. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, that is really going to make such an amazing difference in just getting our exposure, getting people to see the film. Thank you, Seacop. I know, that's what I'm saying. Eric coming in with his swag. Jack says the problem we have here is ever snowbird comes down and probably get Alzheimer's. Oh, if a snowbird comes down, they probably get Alzheimer's. Yet they have the hopes they just stay here. Jack, you're too much. You're too much. Yuki! Hi, Yuki. Welcome. How are you? Yuki, welcome to the chat. My name is Christoph. It's so nice to meet you. UK dumb girl, you're sweet. Well, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us this morning, for being part of our weekly Empowerment Live and learning more about seasonal affective disorder and seasonal depression, which I am realizing that is something that I suffer from. I want you guys to remember, to hang in there, to take it one day at a time. Spring is coming, the warmer weather is on its way. We're almost through, alright? We just gotta take it one moment at a time. Yes, guys, please, save the date for the Q&A for the short documentary on Sunday afternoon. Save the date, I'll invite, and members get to ask me any questions that they want. Alright, so don't forget, next weekend is going to be when all of our members get a free access code to the short documentary. You'll be able to watch the short for free starting at midnight on the 14th until the 16th. And then on Sunday, we will have a special Q&A where our members will be able to ask whatever they want in the public Q&A. She's a slap miss. Oh my gosh, me too, slap. I'm counting the hours. I cannot wait. I need sunlight. I need heat. I need warmth. I need to be outside, feeling the good weather and the breeze on my skin. 2 more supers to our goal, guys. 2 more supers. Can we do it? We're at 26 likes. We hit our member goal. Can we get those supers? Can we hit that goal for today? Jack, I live in an apartment. I live in an apartment with my 24/7 living caregiver. Yes! Thank you for helping One Man Three Hearts reach my daily alive goals. Alive live goals. Support can be offered anytime, even in the replays, videos, so you have all week to grab your seat for a free code. That is absolutely right, guys. You have all week to become a member. You can also send supers on videos, on shorts. And guys, also please enjoy our interactive community section for all updates. Shout out to producer Jennifer Cascardo, 1212. She's a slot mess. Make a wish. Set your intentions. 1212, guys. It's going to be a great week as we continue to move myofibrillar myopathy forward. 2 more supers. 99 cents counts. But I suggest join the Eternal Hearts car for members code for same value, more access. Today's live was sponsored by 5heartsmerch.com, the number 5heartsmerch.com, the Quad Father series. Be sure to visit our merchandise website at the quick link in our bio. Get yourself some swag. Be like She's a Slot Mess and go out into the world representing and answering all the questions about your swag. 1212 new beginnings for a new week. Let's crush it together. Go be great, everybody. King Sambo, it does. Especially with the full crew here. Slot Mess is here. Levithia, we're just missing Drea, Mrs. K Sample, Go Leafs Go, a few other OGs. But I love it here with all of you guys. Truly I do. First Amendment just popped in. Good to see you. How are you, First Amendment? Welcome, welcome. Guys, if you happen to miss the earlier portion of today's live, it's a good one. We're discussing seasonal depression, seasonal affective disorder. So you can go back and watch the replay, leave some comments, let us know what you think. Would like to know if anybody else suffers from seasonal depression. I do. It's something that I just realized. Oh, she's a slot mess. It's okay. Good first. Chase Heasley. Ghost Unspeakable is here. Oh wow, guys. Full house. Alright, Ghost. I hope you have a good shift and that work isn't too stressful. She's a Slot Mess says, I definitely do, especially because I work outside. It really affects me. I can imagine. Wow, yeah. She's a Slot Mess. That's tough. Oh no, producer Jennifer. She was trying to send a super and her phone is updating, so she said rude. No one's being rude, don't worry. You see? My protected producer. She was ready like a tiger. Ready to pounce. But that's tough, I commend you. She's a Slot Mess working outside. That has got to be tough. Alright guys, well I thank you so much. Don't forget to help us to rally all week long, okay? We're going to be getting excited for our free members only movie access code next week. So encourage people to join up. As members, just 99 cents. But as producer Jennifer said, for $2.99 you can get the Boxcar membership and have access to both. That is the best value for your dollar. Okay? Please also visit our merch website, fiveheartsmerch.com, the Quad Father series. Today's live is sponsored by fiveheartsmerch.com. Jack, so glad that you made it as well. Guys, we'll be back again Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay, we'll be having a discussion about why, even with AI. And then Thursday is our members only, which is going to be our Valentine's Day special. Real Housewives, get yourselves ready for a nice little date afternoon. I don't want to say date night, date afternoon. I know, it's beautiful. All this love is amazing. Levithia! Aww. Miss you too. And also, guys, anybody that's watching the Super Bowl later, enjoy the game. Be safe. Okay? Have fun. Good luck. And I hope everyone has a great rest of your Sunday. Stay blessed. Let's shout out One Man, Three Hearts Movie Week Rally Fun. Goodbye, UK Dub Girl. Goodbye. Thank you all so much, guys. Please help us by watching our videos all the way through and engaging, commenting, liking, sharing. Let's blow the channel up, guys, and move MFM forward. I want to give a big shout out to producer Jennifer Cascardo, producer of One Man, Three Hearts Platforms, co-content creator, marketing strategist, the genius behind One Man, Three Hearts, and the live stream moderator that holds it down in all of our chats. Guys, give it up for producer Jennifer Cascardo. She's a slot mess. Have a great day, honey. Sending you lots of love as always. UK Dub Girl, Levithia, King Sambo, First Amendment, Chase Heasley. Who else is still here with us? Seacoff. Guys, Seacoff is the MVP of today. Come on, we gotta give it up for Seacoff. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Seacoff. Fly Eagles on the road to victory, although witnessing three-peat would be amazing too. Yeah, honestly, I'm here for whoever. It's gonna be a good game. Alright guys, have a wonderful afternoon. I love you. And don't forget to join our members. Next week, it's on, baby. Emmanuel? Fly, Eagles, fly. Finished. Bye, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time.